Hello, my name is Gillian Harrison and I'm the CEO at Whitefox Technologies. Whitefox was set up in 2000 and we focus on separation technologies and that is to separate different molecules. So it might be ethanol from water, hydrogen from CO2, and we integrate these into industrial production processes in order to reduce the amount of energy and water consumption, for example in the production of ethanol. Whitefox works with membrane technology. That is technology to create separations of different molecules. And we work also with process engineering. So we work with the hardware, the membrane, and then we look at engineering in order to integrate a membrane into a production process. And it's by doing that that we're able to get significant energy and water savings for example, ethanol producers. The industry we're focusing on is ethanol. That includes industrial ethanol, pharmaceutical grade ethanol, which is where we began. So our first installation was in 2002 in Germany for a company called Bruggemann Alcohol, and they make high grade ethanol. In addition, we've moved into the biofuel space, which is a larger volume sector, and our target markets there are the biofuel sector in the US and in Brazil. If you look at the way ethanol is produced today, there are two core technologies being used. One is a chemical-based process, chemical extraction, cyclohexane, which is the majority of is the major approach for technology in Brazil, and molecular sieve is the other approach taken in the US and in Europe. Both of these approaches have a number of bottlenecks, and so we're looking to treat those bottlenecks with our membrane. So we're actually working alongside conventional technology to improve the efficiency. And just by way of an example, if we look at the regen treatment from molecular sieve, this is a recycle loop within the existing process. In the US ethanol market today, you're looking at a revenue lost opportunity of the sector of between $2.7 and $5 billion a year. That's revenue that could be being made if the capacity that's currently lost was treated through a membrane process such as Whitefox is. We're commercializing our technology in ethanol, and therefore our focus at the moment is to really grow the business, bring in the right partners. We're working with a number of partners in Brazil and in North America, and to bring in customers, so to really grow the revenue of the business. We're seeking to, as I mentioned earlier, to really bring in customers over the next 12-24 months. We already have a customer base in Europe, and we're looking to expand into Brazil. So Brazil is our real focus from a commercial perspective, and we're working with a company at the moment in Brazil, which is one of the largest producers, and looking to install our technology there in 2012. As I mentioned earlier, when you're looking at the bottlenecks, at the moment we think we're the only company that's really able to provide a solution for those bottlenecks. Obviously others may seek to enter this space, but today we have a significant first mover advantage. When you're looking at larger plants or larger retrofits, our main competitors really are the existing technology. So cyclohexane, although we really don't think that anybody would look to use that technology for a new plant today. So really it's molecular sieves are our competitors, and the way we seek to address that is to work with them. So we're looking at working alongside molecular sieves and making a molecular sieve process more efficient. As a growing company, we have to attract the right people. And it's about getting excellent engineers, but also people with experience in our core markets, such as Brazil. And so at the moment, I suppose one of the hurdles is to attract those right people and to really grow the team. The market at the moment in ethanol is sort of recovering from having had a difficult period since 2008. If you look at the Brazilian market, there was a lack of investment on the agricultural side, which therefore means there's not really enough capacity to grow on the industrial side. So I think what we're going to see in the next 12 to 24 months is an investment in improvements. So looking at the current plants, and there are over 400 of them in Brazil, and improving the efficiency of the current production platform. I don't think we're going to really see greenfield facilities coming online for probably in the next 2 years. You'll start to see those investments come up, because the capacity has to expand. It's looking to double by 2020. So the next 12 to 24 months, we're looking at improvements to current production processes. From our perspective, our objectives are to install a plant in Brazil in the next 12 months, and also another plant in North America. And we're working on those two projects at the moment.